my name is Laura and I'm a filmmaker and editor. This is a behind-the-scenes video about how I worked on some animations for an instructional psychology video on mental disorders. I'd never animated using Photoshop before, but I fell up for a challenge. I watched YouTube tutorials on how to use the Photoshop editing timeline. I started storyboarding on paper, and when I was happy with one still, I would take a picture of it, import it into Photoshop, and digitally draw over it. My Wacom tablet was really helpful in the process of painting digitally. I had some strategies to make my life easier. I drew the characters with very simple lines and in black and white. I set the frame rate to 14 frames per second. I used models, like for the mouth, I drew over a video of my own mouth moving. So yeah, I was basically drawing frames over and over and over and over and over again. At first, I had lots of ideas and invested so much time on each animation. I'm not kidding, I probably spent a whole week on a 20-second clip. Sometimes I would ask myself, Laura, what are you getting yourself into? As time went on, I realized, okay, maybe I need to find a quicker strategy to work around this script so that I'm not spending a week on each paragraph. That's when I learned how to use smart objects. So after drawing one frame of a character, I would draw it more times and duplicate those frames so it looked like they were trembling. I'd select all frames and convert them into a smart object. It would basically turn all those hundreds of individual frames into one moving image. I could later edit that image as a single object. Smart objects made my life so much easier. The most challenging moment was the schizophrenia section. I'd been animating for 3 months, I was worn out, and I was out of ideas. So I just took a piece of paper and started drawing how I felt like, trapped in a cloud. I felt it worked for the schizophrenia section. That frame made the final cut. I was really happy with the PTSD section. I chose to illustrate the traumatic experience in a more metaphorical way, with sea waves. I really loved how it turned out. When I finally finished, I was excited and exhausted. It was a ton of work, but I'm happy with the final result and glad I chose to learn a new skill. I hope you liked this video. If you want to see more of my work, here's the link to my portfolio. Thanks for watching.